A paring knife. I peel the apples with a paring knife. How do you peel an apple? I utilize a paring knife. Soup ladle. I serve the soup with a ladle. How do you prepare and serve soup? I utilize a soup ladle. Steak knife. I used a steak knife to cut my steak. How do you cut steak? I use a steak knife. Kitchen shears. I used kitchen shears to cut the herbs. How do you chop herbs? I use kitchen scissor. Masher. I crushed the beans using a masher. How does one mash beans? I use a masher. Spice grinder. I ground the spices using a spice grinder. How do you grind your spices? I utilize a spice grinder. Silicone baking mat. I cook the cookies on a silicone baking mat. How do you keep cookies from sticking? I use a silicone baking mat. Fish spatula. I flip the fish fillet with a fish spatula. How does one flip fish fillets? I utilize a fish spatula. Pasta fork. I paired the spaghetti with a pasta fork. How do you prepare and serve spaghetti? I utilize a spaghetti fork. Chef's knife. I prepared all the ingredients with a chef's knife. How do you prepare ingredients? I use a chef's knife. Saucepan. I boiled some water in a saucepan. How does one boil water? I use a saucepan. Wok. I used a wok to stir-fry the vegetables. How do you make stir-fried vegetables? I cook in a wok. Oven mitt. I used oven mitts to get the hot tray out of the oven. How do you handle platters that are hot? I wear oven mitts. Timer. I set the timer for 30 minutes to bake the cake. How do you keep track of time when cooking? I utilize a timer.